golden eyes with bold lips. Hope you guys enjoyed this holiday look, and let's go ahead and begin. First, we're going to start out with a primer, and we're going to take the matte primer, and this is the Ready Paint Pots and Painterly. You don't have to use Painterly by MAC. You can use whatever primer you have, but I really like this, and I love how it keeps my eyeshadows to last all day. But we're going to take this and apply this all over to the eyes, and this is just the perfect primer to keep your shadows in place. All the other shadows out there will work for any other primer, but I would love to use this one. Now we're going to continue to blend the primer to make sure that it will not crease. So now we're going to take Urban Decay's Original Primer. This is a little sample one I got at Ulta, and we're just going to apply this all over to the eyes as well. Yep, I am using two primers, and the reason why I am using two primers is because I want my eyeshadows to last, especially if I'm going to an event or to a dinner or just going out, you know. I want my shadows to really last the entire time. Now we're going to take Half Baked, and I love this shade from the Original Naked palette. We're going to take Half Baked, and we're going to apply this all over to the lid. Now we're going to use this color, and this is the main color of the look, so you really want to really pack it on. But while we're packing the color on, make sure that while you're packing it on, blend it as well, because you just don't want to throw an eyeshadow on there and be like, hey, this is the color that's going to stand out. But when you're packing it on, you want the shadow to stick, but make sure you top on major excess, because for one, the shadows from the Naked palettes are very, very loose, and they also will create a lot of fallout. So be kind of careful about how you apply it on. If you are having foundation, you might want to use the foundation last and you do the eyes first, but we're just going to work with this. So next we're going to take gold, and we're going to apply gold, and this is from the Lorac Pro palette. And the reason I'm using two golds is because this gold is more like a rose gold, and if you apply this on the Half Baked shadow, you're going to see a major difference. Like right now, like a regular gold, but as soon as you pop on the gold, it's going to be like a gradient gold. So this is why it is so important to apply this, because it's more likely of a gradient gold eyeshadow. You're just going to keep on blending it away. Make sure you just get rid of those harsh edges, and once you do that, we're going to go ahead and take Taupe from the Lorac Pro palette. And while we are taking Taupe, we're going to use Taupe, and we're going to use this shade to blend out any other extra harsh lines, and this is also going to be our transition color as well. So we're just going to continue to use this color, and we're going to apply this to the crease and kind of make sure that it is well blended. Now we're going to take Virgin from the Naked palette, and while we're taking Virgin, I am kind of a little nervous about this shade because it's not a matte shade, but just for the holidays I decided to, you know, come out of my comfort zone just a little bit. And you guys know how well picky I am when it comes down to eyeshadow and things like that, but I personally do not like a shimmery shade on my brow bone, but you know, I decided just to go ahead and do so, since this is like a really holiday look where you can kind of step out your comfort zone. And I'm just going to apply this and blend it onto the eye. Now we're going to continue to do that, but I'm going to take this black shade, if my camera can focus. Camera, focus. Okay, so we're going to take black from the Lorac Pro palette, and we're going to apply this to the outer V. And I have to say, this is great shadow. Wow, look how pigmented that is. So we're going to really focus on blending that shadow out. And while we're going to blend the shadow, we're going to just use that same little method I told you guys. Just flip the shadow over and just get rid of that, you know, extra chaos. You know, like flip the shadow or use a different eyeshadow brush, whatever Photoshop brush. You can use a MAC 213. This brush right here will make the heaviest eyeshadows appear lighter and the boldest eyeshadows appear softer. Now we're gonna do our brows, and I'm going to take the MAC 204 brush, and I'm going to use the MAC 204 brush off camera to do my brows. Now we're going to apply some eyeliner. And what I'm going to take, I'm going to use my favorite eyeliner. And this is by e.l.f. Cosmetics from their Studio line. I absolutely adore this eyeliner. It's just great to use. So now we're going to take some mascara. I'm going to apply the Mega Plush Volume Express by mascara by Maybelline New York. And we're going to apply this to those lashes. I'm not going to use falsies or false lashes, but I'm just going to apply this eye mascara because I really like it. Now, I'm kind of getting used to it. I gave the Rocket a break. I know, I had to. Now we're going to moisturize our lips. So I'm going to moisturize my lips using this Chap Ice lip balm. And I'm going to apply this to my lips. Now we're going to take a lip brush. We're going to take the lipstick Fearless by e.l.f. Cosmetics. We're going to apply this all over to the lips. You know, it really works well if you use a lip brush, because if you use a lip brush, the lip application is less harsh and messy looking. And what I mean by that, you don't have to worry about using a concealer to go back and clean up the edges. If you're working on blending your lipstick and also applying it on there really carefully, you wouldn't want to even think about using concealer, because I think as soon as I apply lipstick, I'm ready to go. I don't have time to clean up, so I just use a blush. Now boom, it's done. It takes a while, but hey, you know, just keep filling them in. And you see with these lip glosses, lipsticks by e.l.f., it has that lip gloss texture too, and it's very moisturized. So that was the complete look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a fabulous holiday, especially Thanksgiving. Some of you guys had Thanksgiving earlier this year. I haven't, so mine is this Thursday. And I hope you guys enjoy and happy holidays. And I am in the Christmas spirit already. Bye guys.